Good morning, students. In today's video lecture, we are going to do the solutions of the practice exercise that was given to you in the previous video lecture. So let us start with the practice exercise, and as you can see, there are 14 words over here, and slowly we are going to cover these words, and they are from the sounds that have been covered till now. 17 sounds that have been covered till now. So the first word that I will do with you is the word ring, because we had done the ng sound yesterday. So even we had done this r sound, r, e and ng, ring. The next word is the word mate. So ma, a and t. This is the a ki matra, a, and for this we use this diphthong. Lost, l, o, s and t. Very simple. You have done the l sound, s and t sounds also in these video lectures. So this o sound, we have done this previously also in the words in the examples. The next is hot. Again the o sound, o and t. Very simple. The next word that we will cover is the word nest. So n, e, s and t. Here it almost looks like the spellings nest. Zing. We have done z sound, if you remember. Z. This is how you write it. Choti e, z, and ng sound, which we had done in the word ring also. So it is the same sound. Then it is the word zip. Z, e and p. Zip. The next word is seal. If you look over here in the spellings, it is e and a, but we will write it very simply. Badi e ki matra, seal. So sa, badi e ki matra and l, seal. The next word is heat. So h, badi e again and t. See how these two words have the same badi e sound, and so the vowel which we have used is the same, e. And again we come to the next word which has the same sound, n, e and t. The next word is bell. So it is b, e and l. If you notice, in the spellings we have the double L, but in the sound it is only one l sound. So we will not write l and l in the transcription also. We will just use the single l sound. Then it is trump. T, r, a, m and p. Very simple, but you just have to keep in mind that you don't write like this, because this is not a word. You have to write each sound separately. Trump. Then the next is hell. Just like bell, very similar, only the first consonant sound will change. Here it is b and here it is h. The rest of the sound is the same, and I again repeat, even though in the spellings it is double L, but we in our transcription will only use one l sound, because we say only one l sound. And the same thing comes here also in the word grill. G, r, choti e and l. We don't use the double l. So here in this practice exercise, as you can see, we have solved all the 14 words, and I have also received emails from a few of you where you have sent me the solutions to this exercise. And here you can see all the different sounds that we had covered previously. So today we are going to do the rest of the consonant sounds. So the first sound that we will cover today is the sound v. And you can see in Hindi we write this as v. So this does not look like a new sound, but before I write the examples of this, I'm just going to write another sound, which is the v sound. Now if you want to write in Hindi, do you have any other letter than this, any other alphabet? No, we will again say it is v. Then what is the difference between these two v? That in English they have given two symbols for this. If it were one sound, then it should have been just one symbol, but no, they have been divided into two v sounds. So what is the difference in the first v sound? V, if you just speak it, v, the lower lip touches the upper teeth, and then you say this v sound as in the word van, as in the word west. But for this the lips are rounded, and then you say this sound v. So you have words like water, you have words like waste, wind. So when you say v, this is the technical difference. This is how they are spoken differently, and that is why there are two v sounds. But if you can't say it, then there is a small shortcut. If in the spellings it is v, then in the transcription also you write this v symbol. In the spellings it is w, so in the transcription also you write this w. But please don't write it like this. Don't write it like this also, it will be wrong. It is this kind of symbol. So for water, v, o. Even though in the spellings it is a, but the sound is o, so water, a. If you remember your lectures from the previous semester, you will also remember how I had told you, we will not, if this r comes after a vowel sound, then we will not say it. It becomes silent. So here I have not written r. Then again, similarly in the word waste, we have v, a. This diphthong we are going to use. जब भी ये a की मात्रा होती है, diphthong आता है s and t. Here we have an extra e in the spelling, but in the sound we don't have this a sound, so we will not write it in the transcription also. Waste. Then win, this is very simple, choti e and no. But we are left with this transcription. तो ये समझ में आ गया, जहाँ स्पेलिंग में वी है वहाँ आप ये वाला सिंबल यूज कर रहे हैं, जहाँ स्पेलिंग्स में w है there you are going to use this symbol. But why there are two sounds I have already told you, because बोलने में फर्क है. This sound is spoken like this and this is spoken like this. So here we have van, again a की मात्रा है न, and west व ए s and t. Okay, so after this, the next sound which we will do, sound number 20, is a very simple sound, j. जैसे हिंदी में ज होता है, जो जग के लिए. So we have this sound, and very simple examples also for this sound we have. So j, and g, jug, j, u, bada u, and n, June. Here also we have this extra e in the spelling, लेकिन बोलने में नहीं बोलते, so we will not write this a sound over here, only June. So very simple j sound. एक sound जो कि थोड़ी सी uncommon है, because it is not there in our mother tongue, it is not there in Hindi or Punjabi, in the Indian languages. This is a sound which has come into come into English from French. So this is the symbol. Don't confuse it with z. ये z नहीं है, ये j भी नहीं है, ये symbol इसका अलग ही है, इस तरह का symbol. ठीक है, आप इसे ऐसे 3 नहीं बनाएंगे ऊपर, इस तरह से ये लाइन में आएगा j. हिंदी में because we don't have this sound, so I don't know how I should write this. We only remember this sound with the spelling. It is like a combination of z and sh. J. So we have words like vision. We have words like revision. We have words like measure. So here j and j. So you must, if you have heard people, some people would say vision, z, but that is wrong. Some would say mayor, y, but that is wrong, because this is an entirely different sound, j sound. So v, e, j, and n. Vision. The next is revision, r, I, ri. Same, vi and j. Revision. The next is measure, ma, e, j and a. The same rule applies here also. We will not write r, because r sound becomes silent if there is a vowel in front of it. So it is better if you remember one word, so that you can remember this sound. Any example that you can remember. For the next sound, it is the sound th. Th is a very common sound in Hindi, so it will not be difficult for you. We have very common examples, words like thin, thick. So you can write th, I, n, thin, th, I, k, thick. So th, wherever you feel it is the sound th in Hindi, you have to use this symbol. बहुत सारे बच्चे गलती क्या करते हैं, इसको THE लिख देते हैं इन द ट्रांसक्रिप्शन, विच इज रॉन्ग. और इसको बहुत मोटा नहीं बनाना है, वो दैट इज ऑल्सो रॉन्ग. इट इज थ, थीटा. सो थ. द नेक्स्ट साउंड is the sound the. You have to make an ulta 6 like this and then cut it from the top. The. In Hindi it is also a common sound. For example, we have them, they. If you look at the spellings th are the same, but here the sound is different and here the sound is entirely different. It is the sound the. So the, a, m, them, the, a ki matra. You remember here also we had done the a ki matra. This symbol tifta, here also it is a ki matra, so it is the same symbol. And for the last sound, sound number 24, if you remember in the beginning only I had told you that there are 24 consonant sounds. So the last sound is the y sound. In some books it is also written like this. Okay, don't write it like this, it will be wrong. So it is the y sound, very common sound in Hindi, and you have examples like yes. So y, a, and so. So I hope that there is no problem in these sounds which we have covered today. And now it is time for the practice exercise. For the practice exercise, let us use words from these consonants which we have done today and some other consonants also which we have covered previously. So we have words like, I am giving you common words. So words like jam, yell, judge, winter, wane, throw, these. Drink, sing, then maybe you can have a word like this, so that will cover the sound. Then of course you have words like pleasure. I want you to use this sound over here, pleasure. Then sounds like and the last word that I can give you is so see what sound can come here. So this is your practice exercise, and that is it for today. Thank you very much.